Hi, this is Stephanie Gordon at Gordon Property Management, and I am going to try to talk today a little bit about the San Francisco Tobacco Smoke Disclosure Ordinance. Basically, this ordinance became effective January 1, 2014, and it requires that all new leases signed in San Francisco disclose, prior to the tenant signing the lease, disclose if there are any other units in the building that may contain tobacco smokers. This doesn't apply to medical marijuana. This is tobacco smoke only. And the purpose of this is essentially if you have somebody who is asthmatic or very sensitive to cigarette smoke and they move in next door to a heavy smoker, they're not going to be happy. So this ordinance is in order to alert tenants that there may be cigarette smoke that's drafting into their apartments. So in order to comply with this, you basically have to look at all of the units in your building and determine who is or is not, or who may not be a smoker. And at Gordon Property Management, we did that by going through and looking at our lease agreements. Beginning in around 2004, 2005, all of our lease agreements had as a standard clause no smoking. So all of those units signed up after then are no smoking. Any lease signed prior to that that didn't specifically state no smoking was allowed are by default considered a smoking optional unit. So what we did is we sent letters to all of those tenants and we notified them that they were smoking optional and gave them the opportunity to become a no smoking unit. And a lot of our tenants did that. They're not smokers and they were very happy to say, look, my unit's a no smoking unit. So now we have, for the entire portfolio that we manage, we have tagged those units that may contain smokers. And before we sign a lease agreement with somebody, even when we're advertising that unit for rent, we disclose in this building, these are the units that may contain people who smoke tobacco. And if you're not doing that, you need to be doing that. And the reason is, if somebody moves into one of your units and they're being inundated with cigarette smoke, who do you think is going to pay their moving costs and the hassle of them moving again? So it's really, really important that you're compliant with this ordinance. If you have any questions, give me a call.